Okay. I look like an egg. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a very cool video that I saw on somebody's YouTube channel. I'll put her like right here. I forgot who it was, so I'll just put her right here and put her link down below because I literally don't remember. But today I'm going to talk about some makeup that I would not buy if I had to start my collection all over again. And these are the things that are in my collections, not like things that are not in my collections technically and stuff like that. If you're new to my videos and my channel, hi, my name is Leslie and I make beauty and lifestyle videos. One quick fact about me is that I've been wearing my Leslie hoop earrings for like 10 years and straight, and I have not taken them off once. If you want to know what makeup I would not buy if I were to start my collection all over again, please keep on watching. With that said, let's get started. The first thing I would not buy is like a category, and they are lip liners. I do not find myself using lip liners ever. The first thing I would not buy is kind of like a category, and they are lip liners. I do not find myself using lip liners like ever in my life. And I feel like if your lipstick bleeds, you might as well just not use it. Lip liners are not really a thing anymore, and they used to be a thing back then. I don't know how long ago. I have 4 because they are like basic ones. They're a dark one and 4 neutral colored ones that could act like lipsticks, but they're not lipsticks, but they could act like lipsticks. I just keep them in my collection because maybe one day I would want to use them, and I don't want to throw them out because these are the retractable ones and they pretty cool. The next thing I would not buy is my Anastasia Glow. Yes, mommy? The next thing I would not buy is my Anastasia Glow Kit. I do not find myself using this ever, but I don't want to throw it out because it was $40 and like, no. This is the Sun Dip one. If I had like a different palette that suits my skin tone more, I believe I would use it more often. Because 2 out of the 4 shades do not suit my skin color, I feel like I don't gravitate towards it ever. I feel like it's just a waste in my makeup collection, but you know, I still have it there because these 2 shades are actually nice and the formula is actually good. And Anastasia, it's Anastasia, like, you can't like go wrong with Anastasia. I really like this for now, but if I don't see myself using this in the 2019 year, I will declutter it eventually. So the next thing I want to talk about is my Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. This palette has a few really nice shades, like this duochrome shade, this eyelid shade, and this crease shade right here, but the rest of them don't really like live up to their name. This is the Comfort Zone palette, so it's like a cult favorite, but like I feel like I just have it because it's like a cult favorite, and I just don't want to throw it out because these shades that I really like are really nice. But this crease shade right here, it has like, it's like olive green / black with like gold shimmers in it, and it's just not my thing. It's not really that pigmented, and this olive green shade right here is not really that pigmented as well. I tried to do an eye look on it, but it just didn't really turn out that well, so I love it. I'll keep it, but it's just not my thing. The next thing I wouldn't buy at all is my Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. This is really nice on the face. I love the formula, I love everything, but like its packaging, the way I have to put it on my face, it just takes too long. I'd rather put a powder highlighter over a liquid one, and this I've had this for like a few years and I'm still not done with it. I feel like I'm forcing myself to use it at this point, and like I don't want to keep it, but like it's so pretty. But I feel like it's a good option for people who like liquid highlighters. I'm not going to bring it down or anything, but it's just too much for me. I'm a lazy person and I just don't want to use this anymore. The next thing I'm going to talk about is also a highlighter, and this is the Becca Opal highlighter, and this was the craze back then. Like, this is a great highlighter, but it's just too dark for me. I don't know why. I thought it like suited everybody's skin tone and stuff like that, but it's too dark for me. Like, when you look at it in a certain angle, it's light. But when you look at it in a different angle, if you turn your head this way, then it's dark. So like, I don't understand this highlighter. It's like duochrome, and I don't want it to be duochrome. But if I had to restart my collection, I would not buy this. I would actually buy the Moonstone one because it is lighter. The next thing I want to talk about come in a pair. I did use these in my last video. This is the Physicians Formula Spotlight Illuminating Primer, and this is the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. First, we're going to talk about the Spotlight Illuminating Primer. This is a good primer for the outside perimeters of your face, but it enhances your pores so much, like so much that you would want to take off all of your foundation and everything off, and it's just no boo thing. It gives you a nice glow and stuff like that, but I would not buy it because I want a primer that is suitable for my pores and for the rest of my face. I do not want to use 2 different primers for my face. I want one primer that does the job and like done. I feel like there's other primers out there that are able to do that, and this one is just not for me. I wish I could declutter it, but I'm not going to declutter it because like it does nice in the perimeter of the face, and it's the only primer that I have. So we're gonna keep it in until we have another good primer. The next thing from the pair is this really nice foundation. I feel like if this was in a different packaging, I would love it, and if this was in a different color, I would love it as well. This is a doe foot applicator, just like the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation. This has a lot of good ingredients in it, and it has SPF. That's why I bought it in the first place. But this is a good foundation formula. I'm not gonna bash it on its formula because it's really nice. It stays all day and that. I'm just bashing it on its packaging. It's glass. I really like the outside. It looks nice. You have to improve your doe foot applicator physician's formula because it is not working for me. We're on to the last few products, guys. So the next thing I want to talk about is my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I feel like this was all in the craze back then, but my eyebrows are so thick. They're so thick. So when I actually put this on, they look like disgustingness. They look like blocks, and I feel like I like the natural brows now, and this does not give you natural brows at all. I feel like the Anastasia Brow Pomade is for people who have sparse brows or who have like absolutely no brows, who want to draw out the eyebrows, but they're not for me. So if you are a person who is in need of the Anastasia Brow Pomade, I would totally recommend it to you. But if you have brows like me, I feel like the Anastasia Brow Pomade is not the way to go. I feel like if you have brows like me that are thick but a little bit sparse, I think you would like powder products better because it's just a little bit filled in. Like, you don't need to sharpen up all your eyebrows and stuff. Like, this will sharpen your eyebrows to the T. And if I were to start my makeup collection all over again, I would not buy this because I do not use it. I actually would give it to somebody if I had somebody to give it to. And the last makeup item I would like to talk about comes in like a category in general. And there are single eyeshadows. This L'Oreal single eyeshadow is really nice. I would buy this again and again and again. But I wanted to talk about the category of single eyeshadows. Because like they're just too much to work with. Like, you have to put them in a Z palette. You have to do everything. And it's just, I'd rather just buy a palette that has a lot of shades that work together than buy single eyeshadows that cost like $5 each, $7 each, $3 each. I don't really care. I don't like the hassle. You guys know that I am lazy. So single eyeshadows are just not for me. They're not for my collection if I had to start it all over again. I hope you like this video. It's a different type of video. I don't really do talking videos. I'm kind of doing more talking videos, so be prepared. Either next week or this week I'll have a video of products that I would actually buy if I were to restart my collection all over again. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up or a million thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, click the subscribe button right here or down here and hit the bell notifications button if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.